So you do attract good guys, but you think the good guys are boring. So you end up entertaining the trash guys because they're not boring. So doesn't that sound like you choosing your own poison and then putting it on men as if it's their responsibility? No, you are in control of what you entertain. You are the one who dictates who gets your time and who doesn't. You've decided that a certain type of guy gets your energy, and you're going to be mad at men and say negative things about men because of what you decide to entertain in your private time, because of what you feel like is boring, what you feel like isn't. No, ma'am. You're not going to put that on men. We're going to put that on you. What's up, family? It's your girl, Samantha Lee, and y'all, I am here for yet another video that we have in our archive of I've got something to say. I 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 got something to say. And so today, I'm going to share what I've got to say. So y'all, I'm going to be honest, all transparency, I had another video planned. Here's the thing. The way that the video was formatted, I didn't like how that was looking on the screen. I'm just going to be honest with you. So I came up with another video, and I think it's going to be very interesting to break down. So y'all stay tuned. This video is going to be good, okay? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But before I get into that video, y'all know what it is. Please hit that subscribe button, y'all. I just have to thank you guys. We are almost at 350,000 at this point in filming this content. So I just have to say, y'all, it's been quite a year of growing this platform, and to get to 350,000 is incredible. Right now, we're dealing with some things, and we're going to get through these things. We're going to come out on top. We are more than conquerors. We are going to change the game, okay? And if you're with me and you want to support with me, you rock with me, you like my perspective, my opinions, my personality, whatever, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I want you to be a part of our Game Changer Nation. In addition to that, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you are kept abreast of when I'm going live or when I'm posting content. I post content 5 days a week, and I do lives once a week. I also put out long form content once a week. So I don't want you to miss not one piece of that. That's all the messaging I have. I just want to make sure that you guys do know I go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come be a part of this Game Changer Nation, man. Be a part of it. Okay. It's fun. We laugh a lot. We talk about real stuff. We might get into some arguments very lightly, but it's all fun. It's all fun. Okay. Anyway, let's get into the meat of the message. So today, y'all, I saw this video going and scrolling through the internet space, and I thought it was very interesting. It was on the Whatever podcast. I haven't done a Whatever podcast situation in a while, and I thought I would bring this in because I thought it was I have a lot to say. I got a lot to say. When I saw it, I played it, and I was like, oh, this is good because I got a lot to say to this. So let's get into it. So she starts off by saying the whole thing is, her perspective is all men are trash. And so I have a lot to say, but I'm not going to get into that before we actually play the clip. Like, that wouldn't be right. Okay, so we're just going to get into it. Let me rewind it back. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
She said all men are trash.
Pretty much. I'm pretty sure there's like a percent there that's not.
Are you making a projection that you think the men that you haven't communicated with yet are trash?
All the guys that have tried to come towards me are trash.
Okay, so here's the problem with that statement. You first said you say all men are trash. When pressed about the statement, you're like, well, maybe there's like a percentage that ain't trash, but mostly they trash. When pressed further, you say, well, all the men that I've communicated with that approach me are trash. Now, here's the thing, you guys. I just posted last week a video about a man that was saying that he took 2 of his friends. Both of them were gorgeous. Both of them, was deserving of a lot of attention from men. There's no difference in the way that they appeared in that regard. So let's assume both are 9s and 10s. One was approached one way, one wasn't. One's energy repelled certain men. Another one welcomed the energy. And he said the backstory was the one who was attracting toxic energy was a little toxic, had a little brokenness, was wounded. It wasn't because of anything else. And that's not to say, and he was saying, I'm not saying that to, negate the behavior of the men that were coming at her in the way that they were coming at her. But it was to further expound on the fact that what we put out, the energy we put out, it's attracted to us. What we entertain is, somebody said this and I really, really love this statement. She said, it's not what you attract, because we can attract anything. It's what you entertain that is really indicative about who you are as a person, what you are as a person. If you are entertaining certain things in your own life, if you're entertaining trash men, then that speaks to who you are. No disrespect to this young lady. I don't know her. But if you are entertaining, if all the men that you define that come at you and you entertain because you know them enough to know that they are trash, then that speaks to who or what energy you are. And therefore, it's not about projecting, because projection is like I'm putting out there what I'm actually feeling. So I'm saying, no, you're mad, but I'm actually the one who's mad. So I'm projecting that energy. I know what I feel, but I'm putting that on you. It's more or less generalizing to a whole population of men without doing your own work first. That's damaging. You went from saying all men are trash to most men are trash, to the men that come to you are trash. Okay, instead of saying, well, why is it that the men that I attract, I identify as being trash? What is it about me that attracts trash? We're not just going to put it on the men. We have to then say to ourselves, why is it that men that I think are trash come at me? What is it about me that attracts this type of energy from men? Because the men are probably not trash. They're just trash to you. And so there's something about you that's attracting that type of energy from those men or those types of men. Where's the self-awareness? Where's the insight? That doesn't excuse the behavior of the men that are approaching you that may be acting in a way that's trashy. We're not going to say men can't be trashy, because that's not what I'm saying. But if it's all that comes to you, that's your consistent experience, we now have to peel that back to say, is it something about me? What is it about me that's attracting that? I think that's what we need to get into. That's what we need to get into. Instead of just putting it out on all these men and generalizing and making a statement, when in all actuality, there may be something to it that you need to dive into in your own time with a therapist.
What percentage? 90%, 95%? Has that been repeating?
90, yeah.
90?
Because I'm going to leave a small percentage, because there probably really is good guys out there.
Yeah.
But then if they're the good guys, then they're boring.
Girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not going to do this. You're not going to say, I only attract trash men. And when you say, so you do attract good guys, but you think the good guys are boring. So you end up entertaining the trash guys because they're not boring. So doesn't that sound like you choosing your own poison and then putting it on men? as if it's their responsibility. No, you are in control of what you entertain. You are the one who dictates who gets your time and who doesn't. You've decided that a certain type of guy gets your energy, and you're going to be mad at men and say negative things about men because of what you decide to entertain in your private time, because of what you feel like is boring, what you feel like isn't. No, ma'am. You're not going to put that on men. We're going to put that on you. Because there's something about you that resonates with their toxic. There's something about you that likes a little bit of toxic. And listen, here's the thing. I like spontaneity. I like masculine energy. I do. But I've been able to identify what's underneath that. What traits about those kind of guys do I like? And trying to find that or put a name to it so I understand where that desire is coming from. What makes that particular type of man attractive to me? And once I put a name to it, I can then say, okay, well, I just like this, or I just like that. You've said I like trash because it's not boring. Okay. Well, then stop calling. You just need to go ahead and say, I like chaos, which means I'm probably chaotic. And therefore, I attract chaotic men because I'm chaos. Or maybe my chaos brings out the worst in some people. Or their chaos brings out the worst in me. And therefore, I engage in these toxic relationships wondering why. And it's because, oh, they're boring. Good guys are so boring. Okay. Well, that means it's something with you then. Not them. We're not going to put this on men. That's my whole point. We're not going to put this on men. We're not going to put this on men. We're going to put this on you. We're going to sit in the seat of accountability. Like, I just say I don't like good guys. I don't like good guys. I like the bad boys that waste my time, that put me through a world of emotions, ups and downs, roller coasters. Like, I like all of that. I like all of that chaos. I like all of that drama. And if it's not there, well, then I just can't get with it. And that's on you, sis. That's not on any man but you.
You know, it's kind of.
That's interesting.
You know, like there could be the good guys that do try to come and talk to me, and they're just.
You don't like the good guys? What do you?
I mean, okay.
Do you like a gangster?
Yeah.
Like a thug?
I think she just wants a faithful gangster.
We're not gonna rationalize what this young lady wants. Okay, we're not gonna do that. You're not gonna start off by saying all men are trash, then say, well, no, there are some good guys out there. They approach me, but I don't entertain them because they're boring. And then we end up at, she just want a faithful gangster. We're not gonna do that. What we're going to say is, this young lady, I appreciate her honesty, is toxic. She got some toxic tendencies, and she likes toxic men because she likes, they resonate with her toxic. It makes her blood boil, makes her energy flow. That's just what it's in this particular clip, because again, I don't know, this could have been taken completely out of context. I've been there. I know how that is. So that might not be exactly what she was saying, but in this clip, reflective of this particular clip, it's giving, I like trash. I like trash because it's interesting. It's engaging. It's not boring. The guys that are good to me, faithful, all that stuff, they just seem boring. I like the drama that comes with trash. So stop calling them trash. That's your preference. You won't call your preference trash. That's not right. That's not fair. That's what you like. So why would you give it a negative name? I like fill in the blank. I could go for a good guy, but I'd rather a guy that's gonna cheat on me and do all this other stuff. It's just I rather that. I prefer that because it's interesting. And I say all of this to say, family, and I know that, you know, I can get passionate and lose sight of the main thing here. And pay attention. I don't like it when we make it about other people and who they are, when it's what we seek out. It's what we entertain. Don't demonize what you decide to entertain. That's on you. That's something that you need to reflect upon in your own private time. But don't call it trash, because you're essentially saying that's what you're seeking out. So they're not trash. People are not trash. And if that's what they are, you like it. So why are you calling what you like trash? Just call it a guilty pleasure. That's more appropriate. Call it a cupcake when you are supposed to be on the diet. Call it a cheeseburger with some French fries and a Sprite. Call it that. Call it a dessert. Don't call it trash, because that's your guilty pleasure. You're supposed to be, you should be on the diet. You should be eating clean, but you decide, you know what? What is more pleasurable to me is the McDonald's cheeseburger, double cheeseburger meal. Personally, I used to eat the double quarter pounder meal with a Sprite. But I'm just saying, I used to. Listen, I haven't had a double quarter pounder since I was pregnant, but that's besides the point. That had nothing to do with what we talking about today. Either way, that's all I'm saying. Call it a guilty pleasure. Call it a dessert. Don't call the men that you like trash. How you gonna expect men to value you when you devalue them? How? That's my main thing. How do we as women expect respect, love, to be cherished, to be valued? And what we do is spend time on the internet trashing them and calling them different names. In this clip, seeing a woman calling him trash, but then in the end of the day, that's her preference. Why do we do that? We demean and we do both. I mean, men and women do it. Men diminish women's value, women diminishing men's value, and we want to be respected and we want to be honored and we want to be valued, but we don't show respect. We don't give it, but we want it. We desire it. That's my whole point. Don't call the men you like, you want trash, period. Don't do that. Just don't. Figure out a different name, because it's what you want. And that means there's a part of you, if you like trash and you entertain trash, part of you must identify with being with trash. And I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. I don't even know if this clip is taken out of context. I'm going to say that again. But what is being said isn't fair. That's my thing. Don't call these men these names when that's what you're seeking out and you entertaining, and you don't want anything other than that because other things are boring. Don't do that. All right, family. Well, that's going to conclude the segment of I've Got Something to Say. Go ahead. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Again, I'm going live on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm posting content 5 days a week, long forms on Monday or Tuesday, depending on what goes on that week. And on Wednesdays, I do a live, like I said, to begin with. Anyway, love y'all. See you guys soon. Want to hear what you have to say in the comments, y'all. What is your feedback? What do you think? Is your girl wrong? I could be. I want to know. Let me hear down below. All right, family. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family. Okay? Join my family today.